All right, let's do a brief audio visual check. How's everybody doing? How are you? Let's get a few things set up on my end. Oh, let's see. Make sure we can see and hear everything. Audio's good. Video's good. Let's go. BTFD. You can see I'm in a trade. Look at this. I am in a trade. I'm long from 927. Way down there. Way down there. Precision. I'm live. We're live. We're all live together. How are you? How are you, Jabwolf? We are cooking. We are live. Let's get a few things. Hit the like button. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Slow Market Sunday night. Beginning of a new trading week. And as always, in the YouTube chat, there's our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything I say and go over is for educational purposes only. We know it's not signals of class. We know how it is. Jenna says, they totally botched your thumbnail photo. What thumbnail photo? This one right here? Right here? That one? Is that one you're talking about? That's not bad. I mean, you could tell it has a little bit of AI, but the original, here's the original. Let me see. This is the original one. So it's not that big of a difference. And this has no AI. This is no AI on it. Yeah, no AI versus, where's it at? AI. Just slightly. I could tell a little bit. But that's not what you're here for, right? That's not what you're here for. You're here for this. You're here for the trading. You're here for the education. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. The stuff only I care about. I only care about some of the different stuff. But let's get going. These markets are rocking. I did the risk disclosure. I'm in a trade. I mean, this is a good trade. I'm looking for this market to maybe return back up to 25,000. And yeah, let's do a quick top-down analysis and then get to it. Damn allergies are going to be the death of me. These dang allergies are going to be the worst. But top-down analysis. Top-down analysis. Start on the daily here in the NASDAQ. What a gap down, right? News-driven market continues to be the story. Guess what? What was resistance has became resistance. Or what was, yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it. Guess what? I was looking at these 25,400s to be resistance. I talked about it for a while, and sure enough, that is resistance again. Now, 25,000, big round number. What's the top end of this resistance? We have the bottom end, which look at all this support right here. Look at all the support. So I'm looking at this thing. This is why I'm okay looking to get longs. What was resistance now becomes resistance again. What was support? Possibly going to become support again, and looking at this market to see if we're going to be inside this range that we were in for so long. And yeah, we have one heck of a gap that showed up tonight. One heck of a gap. Look at an hourly chart. I'm going through these pretty quick because I'm in a trade and I want to break it down. And yeah, look at this. Look at this gap. We gap down 300 points and 400 points from where we closed. That's one heck of a gap. We didn't fill much of it at all, so I'm looking for possibly some of it to get filled. I don't want to say I'm going to trade for us to fill the entire gap. No, but I mean, maybe we take another peek, look into it. We tried looks like at the open. You can see the gap from, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to articulate this pretty well. So here's the gap, right? Gap from here to here, all the way. My drawing's not beautiful, but we tried to fill some of it, got rejected, right? Gaps do not have to be filled immediately. It could be the New York session. It could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. However, I do like gaps that are to the long side to get filled because, to me, in my point of view, equities tend to go up and to the right. So whenever we gap down, that's a lot more attractive to trade it in my point of view. And so, yeah, I think there's a really decent chance for us to come up and fill this gap. Now, the question is when and where. Could it be this week? I don't know. Maybe not. But I am in long in a pretty good trade location. I was long more. Obviously, you can see my realized P&L 463. This is that XFA. There's the XFA that I traded. I passed in front of everybody. I've been trading it in front of everybody. My one and only XF or combine. I purchased one combine for the past 7 to 8 months since September last year, and I passed it. So very first combine. And I moved it to an XFA, and here we go, looking to move it to a payout. But so far, so good. And yeah, I think we just jump into it and start trading. I mean, there's not really too much to this. Is we have this opening range, right? This opening candlestick, and we tested the high, rejected, was coming down. We rejected the lows, and I went for it. My original stop loss was below this. My original stop loss was at like somewhere down here at 890s, and I built a position down here at the low of this candle. Obviously, I closed off some of them, tightening up the rest, and yeah, so far so good. It got scary there for a second while I got on air, right? Got that nice pullback to these 950s, BTFD, right? Nice little pullback. Is this 50% pullback? Not sure. We got the bottom of the hour in about 20 minutes. We just started our slow markets class. You passed in 1 month. I passed in a few days. I mean, I traded it in front of everybody, the combine and all that. So let's get to the music. Let's just see how this trade plays out. I mean, we just sit back and make money, I guess. Right? That's all there is to do. Get to some questions, answer it. Slow markets. Volatility is still in these markets. Let's take a look at the headlines. We have a very busy week. We got Trump weighs limited strikes. Oh, well, okay. All right. So we back on the headlines, just like nothing ever happened. We have inflation data. That's not really jobless claim. I'm going to be honest, everyone. I think it's just all eyes on the war. All eyes on the war. Inflation, everything kind of seems like it's secondary. Are we in a war? Is there a peace deal? And I mean, what do we do? Do we just trail this up? Yeah, we got a nice little pivot right there at these 950s, and we just trail this baby up. But why am I in my XFA? Well, unsupported charter. I withdrew my entire live account. Got a combine, like I said, my very first combine in since like September of last year, and I passed it. So far, I have one combine. I passed that combine, and I moved it to an XFA. It's a 50K, kind of demonstrating, you don't need to trade big to pass accounts, and you do not need to trade big to make money. And you guys have been seeing me trade micros, right? Small size. You don't need to trade big to pass combines and make money. You don't even need to go for home runs to get, payouts, like up $1,600 here in this account. Let's get this music going. Come on, music. So there we go. Small wins, baby. Base hits. Base hits win ball games. See if we get this music. There we go. Let me know if the music's too loud. Where am I targeting? Yeah, 25,000. 25,000 is my line in the sand. But honestly, I think we could fill some of this gap. I don't know if we're going to... look at the gap. All the way up here. 25,300. So that's one big gap. Ooh. Worth the content. No, I'm not one of those influencers you guys see on social media who just oversize and trade like craziness for the content, for the clicks, and for the views. Sure, that could bring clicks and views from people that do not know what's going on. But I'm a trader, man. I'm a trader. Trader comes first. I want to teach traders in my community and slow markets how to actually trade and not gamble. Trading comes first. Small size, base hits. And then when you're trading smaller size like this, there's a lot less stress. There's less stress. There really is. How's it going up when there's bad news came out? I mean, it's bad news in whose point of view? We trade what we see, right? How many times have we put ourselves in bad positions before? Trade what you see, not what you think. I've been caught off guard by the most money I've lost is when I'm trading my opinion, right? I think the market's going to do this based off of this and based off of that, and it's too late. Honestly, it really is. What's that saying? Buy the rumor, sell the news. By the time you find out about it, everybody else already knows. Everybody already knows. It's like, oh, look, we're at war. Everybody already knows. You found out. You're the public. We are the public. Unless you have insider information. I'm a technical trader. I trade technicals. Yeah, market can overreact. This could just be short covering. This could be a reaction. This could be all of the above. Who knows? Who knows? Here's what I know. The market's going up right now, and I bought the dip. That's all that matters, right? My P&L doesn't care what's going on. My P&L just cares which way the market's going since I got into the trade, and we are going up. There's 25,000. There's 25,000. I bought the dip. So far, so good. Chomp chomp. Yeah, we're just chilling here. I mean, that's all we ought to do. We just hang out. My stop loss was right there. It was right. I think that's what it was. We hanging out. Let's do some hashtag slow markets. Hashtag slow markets. Anyone? We'll get that in. Go ahead and tag me. Tag me. Tell you, whenever I'm not on air, I try my best to give you guys updates, and I did. Take a look at this. You guys don't follow me. Where is it at? This is why I did post this an hour ago. See, an hour ago, when I entered this market, I did make a post about it. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit there and post, I got in at this price and I'm looking at this price. That's not it. That's not it. But I love interacting like with the community. An hour ago. That was fun. It's fun. Yep, this was my original one. What's gold doing? Well, I'll look at gold. I focused on the market I'm trading first. We'll get through some of these hashtags. Yeah, I've got a lot of people already tagging me. So keep tagging me. Love it. Love to see it. I'll keep doing all this fun stuff. All right. Some of the traders, some of you guys have done really good in this market. Remember, if I'm not tagged, I might not be able to see it. Are you trading one micro now? This is my runner. Oh, this is my runner. Hey, look at it. Yeah. I got my ticks. I do it on ticks because ticks look better. Look at this thing. Just keep going up. We just squeeze in here. Squeezing all those shorts. You found me on X? Sweet. Yeah, X and Instagram. On the Insta. I'll be honest. I don't know what... There's really not much for me to do right now. It is Sunday night, so... It's not a full hour and a half. See if we could. So this is what I'm watching right now, right? This level of resistance. If I was in multiple contracts, this is where I'd probably be getting out of a couple. This is the level of resistance. If I was looking to short, maybe this is a good short area, but we still have this huge gap right above us that we could definitely go fill. I already took my take profit. See, I have 460 realized. I don't know about a full gap fill, but we can fill a little bit. Yeah, we got some of you guys doing hashtag slow market. There's a lot of them. Dang. I gotta make sure I'm doing the right one though. Gotta make sure there's some stuff I just can't share. As much as I want to, I just can't. Hey, look, here's a good example. Here's a good example of a hashtag slow markets. Look, ego. There you go. BTFD, hashtag slow markets. Great work. See? That's all you gotta do. Tag me, and if I like it, and if it's appropriate like that, I'm able to share it. This is more profit than you normally take in this. I stopped making money, so the rest of us, it's XFA, it's a simulated, all right? I actually did take this in a live account. I took this in a live account too, and it did rain. The color of that rain was purple. The color of the rain was purple. And I'm up over 30. I don't know. I'll have to check. Well over 30%. The purple rain bucket is up 30%. The rainfall for April. The rainfall for April is up 30%. If you know, more than that. Dakota have been having a crazy month since slowing it down and trading and utilizing a 50K accounts. Got a total of 30K in payouts over the last month. And nice. Good work, Wesley. Can we have a live and an XFA simultaneously? No. Nope. Prop firms are a stepping stone. So you trade in a simulated environment like a combine. You build a strategy. practice it. You work your way to an XFA, right? And then XFA, you're able to take payouts. And then, you know, if you trade consistently in the XFA, the team will call you up to live. Once you get to live, that's the main goal, right? You can trade combines, you know, practice in practice accounts when you have a live. That's underutilized. When you have a live account, it's okay to practice in a simulated account if you struggle. I don't know why people on social media has made struggling such a taboo. It's like, oh, I don't lose money, I don't do this. It's okay. It's okay to trade small and go back to a simulated account, but you just have to understand the ultimate goal is always going to be a live account. If you get called live, do you have to go? Yeah, of course. Why would you not want to go to a live account? Can you teach me how to trade, please? Well, I'm trying to. I try to every single night. How was the weekend? Saw the story post. Looks like fun. It was a good weekend. It was hot. My skin was super dry. Windy, but absolutely fun. Jeff Prow, more restrictions? In what? What's the more restrictions? Live account, you can withdraw your entire balance after 30 winning days. There's no consistency rules. You still boxing? I am. I'm supposed to be doing a fight camp here soon. And I'm not motivated to do the fight camp. But yeah, Jeff, ultimately you want to open up a personal. Be honest, you open up a personal, you're in control of everything. The entire balance, yeah. If you have 30 winning days in a live account, like I did, I had like 40 or 50 winning days in my live account. You can elect to withdraw your entire balance. You don't add to my trade? No, I've already scaled out, and I just have one runner. I do add to my trade. Yep. Yeah, discipline kicks in when motivation. Hey, you know what? Are you still doing the 5 or 6 fights? I want to get to 10. Once I do my fight camp, then it's going to be, you know, usually fights, you know, relatively quick. I don't know if I get to 10. I want to get to 10. You didn't know that? Yeah, Shadow. I know. It doesn't get put out there on social media because guess what? A lot of the people that are advertising this and that, they're usually affiliates with other companies, and they just advertise the negative things. But yeah, the live account here at Topstep, if you have 30 winning days, you could withdraw the entire balance. There's also daily payouts. Once you're in a live account, you have daily payouts. There's no consistency rules. You could scale up. You could talk to the risk managers like, hey, this is a good example. If this was a live account and I like this trade and I'm long from 24.92, and tomorrow this market rallies, and I'll call the risk managers, the risk management team, and say, hey, I like this trade. Can I hold this trade overnight? I've done that before. When you go live, is your starting balance 0? No. I think they want traders moving to live with at least 10,000. They don't have to be consecutive, Top Mechanic. Nope. It does not need to be consecutive winning days. What weight do you fight at? Right now, I'm 195. I'm on the heavy side. That's dope they let you do it. Yeah, it doesn't get talked about enough, Dylan. Everyone's always considered about the drama. But you don't, I could take a payout if I get, so this one's locked in. Today's already profitable and locked in, so it's already a green day. Tomorrow, I think I could take a payout tomorrow if I get 150 bucks. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a payout. What are the rules to pass Topstep? There's a few different options. Bruno, I don't know if you could tag in. Yeah, Bruno's and risking out. There's a website. There's a help link. Why the 50Ks instead of 150? I wanted to prove a point, Edgy. It was the cheapest one too. Right? Let's see. Yeah, it was $50. The no activation is 109. And if I take a payout, then I'll probably take 50%. I'll take half. So I'll take whatever half this is. So $100 in there, $50 in there, whatever it is. And this is my first combine. Like I said, this is my first combine I've purchased since September because I've had a live account and I withdrew my entire live account. Alright, new to Topstep, welcome. Second week with a combine. Well, welcome. Glad to have you with us. Cool, I like that. Hey Dakota, if it's the third payout, is it still 5 payouts live? It should be 5, but remember, the risk team wants you to start with a decent sized balance. So it's up, there's some discretion, right? If you only have like $2,000, the team is probably not going to move you live. If they do, then, I mean, I think I remember reading, let me see if I could find it. I'll have to find it. I don't want to take the time and do that here. Actually, you know what? I do, because it's important. Because all you see on socials is just those affiliates peddling their codes and talking shit. But let me see if I could find it. Or maybe Bruno, can you find out? Can you find the live account? Right, moving to a live and the live account structure. Are we allowed to delay going live if we want to create a 10K buffer? I think the risk team will delay you going live until you get to a 10K buffer. Or they will even add funds. Yeah, the live account parameters, Bruno. Can you send that to me? Because I think there was... I want to go over this in front of everybody. Is if you don't have sufficient funds, and say you're XFA, right? Say I've been trading my XFA, taking payouts, and I'm a really good trader, and my balance is like 5,000. I believe the risk team will even add, it's like, hey, we're gonna move you to live, and we're gonna give you some funds. Yeah, 2TZ, that's the same rules, same rules. And once you have 30 winning days, the payouts are daily. Aiden just followed me on Insta. The Beamer is looking good. I know I took it off roading. I need to go get it cleaned. It's so dusty. It's so windy and dusty. When I get a car, I use it. I'm not one to just... Yeah, I took that thing off roading. You guys seen it? Yeah, daily payout it's always been. I think Topstep's always had daily payout in the live accounts. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Vancouver says, MP said on air, if you're the kind of trader that goes for $100 to $200 a day, they'll add funds because your balance won't be that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right. Well, it's on the website, right? Everything's on the website. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of just misinformation out there. Like I said, it gets peddled because there's a lot of just drama. All right, let's take a look at gold. Shall we look at gold? Honestly, very similar case with gold. Gold might have been a much cleaner setup. I don't know. Lots of support and resistance at these mid 46s. 46.30. Right, there's plenty of support and resistance at this zone. I'd say, what is this? 46 to 46.50. It's a decent support level. And there's that gap here in gold as well. I'm not as much of a gap trader when it comes to the gold markets. If there's a gap, I usually like to play it on equities. I feel like I don't have enough experience to talk about the gap here on gold. I know Coach Hoop is and Aaron, that runs our London session, London Open. They have a lot more experience with gold, and so I don't know how gold reacts around these gaps. I'm much better at the equities here when it comes to where we gap Sunday nights. You closed out a runner? Nice. Well, you have decent competitors, so better keep improving. Topstep has always been leading the way. We really have. Look at these buyers stepping in. Bottom of the hour came. Buyers continue to step in. Session high tonight is going to be 25,020. 25,020. See if we could break through that level. Find some buyers. Wow. Okay. Okay, buyers. We're printing. When you switch to live, they don't add the balances. They do. If I have like 2,000 and 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and the total is 5,000 or 10,000, yeah, they add. Nothing's really changed. Man, look at these buyers just stepping in. In a 6B long. Dakota, did you lose your live account? I did on April 1st. I opened up a live account and started micros after only trading minis for 2 years. I mean, wow, what a cozy place to be and no stress in my trades. There you go, Bobby. Yeah. Look, here we go. New session highs. New session highs. And I'm long from the low. I'm long from the bottom. Long from the bottom. This is a, yeah. Micros of the way. Wild stuff. I didn't blow my live account. I withdrew the entire balance. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah, we started down here. What made me decide to go long? I do a top-down analysis at the beginning of every slow markets. I break everything down from the top, but I'm buying the dip, man. Buying the dip. You can see there's plenty of support here at these 920s, 930s on the higher time frame. Zooming out, I zoomed out, to the hourly, daily. Review the stream. I did it a couple times, and then tonight, when we gap down, we have this opening 5-minute candle. And I was looking for this to hold as support, and sure enough, it did. Now I should make a FAQ, Coach DBA FAQ. Whenever I do something, I do it on there. I don't know. All right, everybody. I'm eating frozen peas tonight, April 12th, and then when people come in and ask if I ate frozen peas yesterday, I could lead them to the FAQ page. I don't mind it. I don't mind it that bad. Like I said, we got new traders coming in. New traders tune in all the time, and sometimes they have questions. But then you also have the occasional troll that comes in just for the drama. Just imagine you're brand new to trading. You just found Topstep, or you just discovered futures, and they tune in to TopstepTV for slow markets for the very, very first time, and you know, they want to know. I don't mind it. What is this chart? This chart is the NASDAQ. That's one of the difficult parts about what I do, is we have traders that have been here for years with much experience, and then we have traders who are absolutely brand new, where it's, hey, what is a candlestick? What is a 3-bar reversal, right? We're going to fill the gap. I don't know. I'm all for it. If we fill the gap, whew, let's do it. We got a nice chill session tonight. That's what this is. Dakota, how do you like Intel? I love Intel. I love Intel. I've been, not financial advice, I post a risk disclosure, I've been talking about Intel for months now. What's Intel at tonight? Let's take a look at these markets. I haven't even opened up much. Intel's at 61.37. Looking good. Crude oil is at 104. 104 half. So crude is up 8%. Crude has been on the move. We got Broadcom down 1.8. I look at the tech stocks, the major tech stocks like Walmart, one of the biggest tech stocks there is. Nvidia's down 2%. Apple down 1%, Microsoft down 1%, Amazon down 1.3%, Google down 1.3%, Tesla down 1%, Meta down 1.3%, and Broadcom down 1.8%. So the overnight stocks are not looking too hot, but they are recovering off its lows. Obviously, we're trading the NASDAQ. I have the NASDAQ open right now, and these are the major tech stocks. I call them the Tech 9. Stocks that make up this NASDAQ. And let's see if we could keep pushing these session highs and squeeze. In the live account, they start you out with 10K or more, I believe. 10K or more. Walmart is the Phoenix of tech stocks. Yeah. I'm on my phone, relaxing at the beach, and can't trade, just watching you guys. That's okay. You don't have to trade. You can just tune in, watch, enjoy the tunes, ask a question or two. How do you buy stocks in the non-New York session? They have an overnight session you could buy stocks on. Headline CPI. Topstep X. Con. Any suggestion on getting through analysis paralysis? Mental block. Smaller size. Smaller size will help through a lot of the psychological issues that come with trading. Right? 1 micro. Practice. 1 micro. And then when it comes time to like a game time shot, like LeBron James. You guys been tuning in, watching some NBA. You see him? 41 years old. And he's posterizing some of those guys. He's having himself a good week. But just like any athlete, right? Tiger Woods, you name the sport, repetitions and practice, doing the same thing over and over and over again. So when it comes time to execute, you don't think twice, right? You just execute. I trade 1 micro and I'm at 45 right now. It took forever though. Hey, it's better than losing 4,500 fast, right? Is there a reason the 100-tick chart doesn't show your entry and stop? Yeah, because we're too zoomed in, right? It's too zoomed in. I trade just like Tiger Woods drives. Oh man, I can't believe I read that one. You're a good one. Hopefully you mean the T-box. Did Rory win EKS? I was kind of rooting for DeChambeau. Look there, new session highs. We're cooking. I'm debating letting this one just run like this. Do I just let this one run overnight? Do I just let it run overnight like this? Rory won? Yes, by 1 stroke. Cool. Yeah, Bryson's performance was pretty sad. Pretty sad. Do I just let this one run overnight? Oh, I'm debating. I just don't like runners during all this headline news. Yeah. I don't know. I'm debating. I just hate this headline news. Beatles spot, I'd say hold. Leave a runner while sleeping, just get rest. Stop loss. My stop loss is, if I let it run, I'll put it at 920. Or if I'm going to close it out tonight, I'd probably put it right up against this. Because this is the 100-tick chart over here on the right-hand side, right? And I look at these pivots. These beautiful pivots on the 100-tick chart. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll make $100 on this trade. And we're just going up here. See money, take money. Well, in this type of market environment, it really has been see money, take money. But I want to see how much we could fill this gap. Technically, we started filling the gap here during slow markets as well. Yeah, China open. We got bottom of the hour, top of the hour in about 17 minutes. Remember, it's Sunday night, Monday's price action, slow markets. It's only an hour. It's only an hour on Sunday nights. Tomorrow is Monday. It's a full hour and a half. This is kind of a slow, relax. It's the weekend. If you was tuning in, I did share stuff on my social media. I didn't even think about the markets last night. Did not even think about them over the weekend. Oh, look at this one. Steve Beck. Stephen Beck. Man, you gotta love that. Look at this. Copy across 5 XFAs. Oh, you're printing. That's looking good. On gold, I believe. Yeah. Great work. Dakota, do I play golf? That was one of my high school sports I played. I got kicked off the golf team. And I can't tell that story on air. I can't tell that. I don't even know why I mentioned that. Damn it. I mainly focused on support and resistance. Yeah. Technicals. Basic, straightforward technicals. No, I can't tell it on air. It didn't involve a caddy. Like some Price is Right type stuff. I got kicked off the golf team. Oh. Brock, I don't know the name of the song. This is just non-copyright music. Went Bob Barker. Remember, I was on the golf team in high school. It's just high school. This is high school. Just looking for ways to move my stop loss now. I don't think I'm going to hold this overnight. Yeah, the 100 tick gives me more details. We don't have caddies in high school. The school I grew up, no, we carried our own clubs. That's how I started building my calf muscles. My calves are just They were in shape. I was invited to Augusta, and I decided to do slow markets instead. No. Help. Nice work. Do I know? Do I think the price will fill? I don't know. I mean, I like the chances that we filled. I'm not gonna. Remember, this is not financial advice, and I do my analysis at the beginning of every class, but we have this big gap in the NASDAQ and these equities, and I lean towards some of this gap being filled. Will we fill the entire gap? I don't know. I'm obviously, you can see I'm in a long right now, and I would like it to fill. I like gaps to be filled, especially ones when they're a gap down like this. Equities, in my point of view, tend to go up and to the right. Can it get filled overnight? Sure. Could it get filled tomorrow? Sure. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Can it go all week without getting filled? Yeah. A gap could go an entire week without getting filled. It depends. Why would it fill? It sold for a reason. Hey, the market could do whatever it wants, right? It could be an overreaction. Who knows? Maybe there's a headline that comes out over the weekend. Yeah, carrying their own golf clubs. Made sure you didn't. Yeah. We all like a filled. I need to be careful reading your guys' comments. I'm not about to get kicked off of. And let's hit that like button. Did we get to 700 likes tonight? So I could get Braden on air with me again this week. Me, Braden, Jay. Remember, supply and demand. If we get to the likes. Did college help me with my trading? No. No. I think it helped me with my finances outside of. You know what? No. College has helped me with my finances, and my finances in turn helped me with my stress, and that led to less stress when trading. So technically, sure, it's helped me with that. Oh, look, Braden's on a cruise this week. Well, maybe next week. Look at this. New session highs here. New session highs. We just keep on going and going and going. Man, NASDAQ is just not stopping. Buy low, sell higher. Maybe I do just leave this baby going. I mean, look at that. Wow. You're from North Dakota, Catherine. Nice. This was a hole in one on a par 5. Well, we're filling the gap as we speak. Man, up $200 on this one micro. See? I gotta keep this one. I gotta keep this one for the book. This is slow markets to remember. Gotta get at least over 400 ticks on this. There we go. 400 ticks. Right on the nose. Put this in my journal. Sleep at night. Should we go? You know what? Here's. Might take profit. Do I? Anybody? Should I do this? DBA concepts? Not yet. Not yet. Spark it. No regrets. You screenshot it. I screenshotted. You know what they say? When you screenshot, you should have take profit. No, I think this thing could just keep going. I mean, we're just barely starting to fill the gap now. Yeah, look at this thing just go. Oh, we popped up to 37. You don't see it through. Look at chat. Chat, you're split as well. We're just printing. We're just going higher. Filling some of this gap. I saw that blast and gone. Let it run, someone says. Wow. Wow, look at this. We're cooking. We're cooking. What a session, everyone. What a session. I mean, what? Sometimes it just happens like this, huh? It's just not stopping. Look at it go. All right, we're gonna do one more. I'm gonna take it. I gotta take this profit, everyone. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm calling it good. Locking in 680. I will be on air tomorrow morning. Hit that like button. Come on. That was good. Oh, 1 second. Let me confirm this. I gotta confirm this. Take it. There we go. Yeah, just too much headline risk, to be honest. Like, we could be right back down on some random headline. Yeah. But anyway, tomorrow morning and throughout the rest of this week, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be on Fast Markets all week. All week. I hop on at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time all week. And, of course, my slow markets, same time as always, 7 p.m. Central. I'm going to call that good. I think we could still fill some of this gap, but hey, 450 or whatever ticks is good enough for me. I am looking for that payout. One more day, and I passed the combine in front of you. I traded in front of you, and I knock on wood, maybe take a payout in front of you. So take care, and I will see everybody bright and early tomorrow morning. If not, do it again tomorrow night. Same thing. Sound like a deal? Bye.